Hey, what is up guys, this is TKF here bringing you another narration, another video, and some more guitar playing. I don't know. Anyway, as the guitar playing in the background is me, just laying down some stuff on my acoustic guitar, but you know, I had a pretty bad day at college today, so I figured I'd chuck some music in there. I couldn't be bothered to edit it all really amazing, so I've just chucked some guitar in there. But anyway, this is a match from Kotone. Link will be in the description, guys. Please make sure you guys go and check them out. And this is actually a Trick Room team by the looks of it. So I always forget the name of that thing, but I do know it's part poison. And yeah, this is quite fast. So the opponent's going to give payback right here. It's going to do a nice chunk thanks to the crit, and it is going to pop the balloon. So this is a heat proof with balloon. I have seen this quite a lot lately. So yeah, the twisted dimensions return to normal. The opponent's going to switch it, and I probably predict in the Trick Room. And Kotone is just going to go ahead and set up another Trick Room right here, which is probably the best play. And now he's going to fire off a gyro ball at the Mushana, but you know, gyro ball in Trick Room is really not going to help. So he's going to have to switch it out and go into his Ferrothorn as the opponent sets up a Light Scream, which is really good play on their part. And Ferrothorn's just going to go ahead and get the Toxic up on this Mushana. Good play. And Mushana's just going to go for the Psychic, and I'm not really sure why, because it really doesn't do anything. But yeah, going to take it like a boss, as you would expect. So Mushana's going to switch on it now, and in comes a Concal Derp, and Ferrothorn's just going to give the Leech Seed here, maybe predicting the switch. I'm not really too sure, but either way, a great play, because this thing is going to be losing damage every turn, or residually as you like to call it, and you're going to be gaining it every turn, so it's definitely going to be a good move on his part. So it's going to go for Drain Punch right now. I'm pretty sure Ferrothorn can take one of them, just because, you know, it is naturally bulky being a part Steel type. So it's going to be able to fire off a Toxic. Now I'm not sure if I'd have done that, because you know, most Conkelders tend to be Guts, and I'm not really too sure if you really want to be giving a status to a Guts Repulsion, because mine always sweeps when that happens. But anyway, so it's going to be able to Toxic that Conkelder. Again, don't know if it's the right move or not yet, but he's going to go into me as Ghost, probably just a Scout. He just goes for the Drain Punch again. It does have lefties, but of course the Leech Seed and the Toxic is really going to start racking up, and he is going to have to switch out at some point, otherwise he is going to lose his Repulsion. But he decides to stay in here. I'm not really sure why. Bad play. I think he should have switched out right there, and I think Kotone was predicting the switch by setting up the Trick Room, which is a smart play. I'd have done the same. So it's all looking good for Kotone at the moment. His Trick Room seems really going to work on this guy, and he finally decides to withdraw his Conkeldurr a bit too late, if you ask me. And he's going to go into the garbage thing, as this thing's just going to give the Seismic Toss, and it's going to do 100 damage obviously, and he's going to switch it out and go into his Brionne. Now Brionne, Toxic Brionne kind of sucks, but yeah, he's going to, oh, is this a double switch? So he's going to switch into Reuniclus right here, as the opponent is still fast asleep, so I'm not really sure what that was for. Maybe, I really have no idea. So Reuniclus is just going to give the Psychic. Again, this is a poison type, so it is going to be super effective, and that's going to be able to take out with ease from there. And the opponent's now going to go into a Haxorus. Does have Mold Breaker, but yeah. So this Haxorus is going to be slow as hell in the Trick Room, and unfortunately Rankarusu is going to miss the Focus Blast, and he's going to be able to hit off with Night Slash, and thankfully I don't think that crit, because it probably would have killed, and yeah, it goes down, which kind of sucks. So now Kotone's going to go back into me as Ghost, which is the Violet Dusclops. I'm presuming it to be a Violet. And the opponent's just going to go for a Night Slash right here. Again, it does a huge amount of damage, but because of the Violet, it's going to be able to take that really well. So the opponent's going to switch out his Haxorus right now and go into his Conkeldurr again, or Conkeldurr, and uses Toxic. Good prediction on his opponent's part. Going to be able to switch in, you know, because he will be immune to that Toxic, and that means that he does pretty much waste a turn of Trick Room. So Dusclops now just going to go for the Seismic Toss, thinking it would take it out from there. Sadly enough, it doesn't, and it's going to be able to do some more damage. And Mia's Ghost is actually going to go down to the poison this turn. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, Conkeldurr's going to go down. It's going to be a double down, and he's going to go into High and Hard, which is a Bronzong, and the opponent's going to go into a Mushana. It's going to go for the Gyro Ball right now. Again, it's not going to do anything, because the Mushana is going to be, well, there's not much difference in their speed to start with. I mean, especially since the Trick Room up, it's really not going to be doing a thing. Maybe swap Gyro Ball, I don't know. So anyway, the Mushana is going to be able to get up a Reflect right there, and that's really going to suck, because I'm pretty sure this Bronzong really can't do jack diddly to this thing anymore. But he's going to go ahead and set up the trick room right here. Again, a really good play. He's going to want to keep the trick room up for this team, because this team does look pretty damn slow. So he's going to switch out and go to his Fairthorn, as the opponent decides to go for a Moonlight. Not really sure how much that's going to help, since it is heavily toxic, and that's going to be coming very residual very soon. So yeah, you can see how much it's doing right there. It's doing just below 20%. I'd say he needs to switch out pretty quickly. So he gets the Leech Seed up on it as well, and he stays in here and decides to go for another Psychic. I'm really not sure why. Again, it really is kind of pointless at this point in time. So I think, unless this is his last, but I really don't think it is. So nope, he's going to withdraw Musharna. He's going to go into Pumpkin, which is indeed his shiny Chandelure. I'm not really sure why he didn't send this in sooner. Fairthorn's not really a threat to this thing. I mean, even a Gyro Ball probably wouldn't do that much, because it's going to be slower in the Trick Room. So yeah, he gets the Toxic off on the Chandelure. It might be a Scarf set, I have no idea yet, maybe Specs. But he's just going to give the Flamethrower right here. Easily going to be able to take that out. 4 times super effective, 427 max special attack with like 130, 135, 140 base, something like that. Going to be able to take it out anyway. And yeah, it looks like his choice in some way, because he does give the Flamethrower, and I'm not really sure why, because, you know, Snorlax does sometimes carry the Thick Fat ability. So that probably would have been a bad play if that was a chosen move. So yeah, he's going to withdraw the Chandelure right now and go into Haxorus. It is going to be the biggest threat to the Snorlax, probably because of its sheer physical power. And Snorlax just going to give the Crunch. It's actually going to take it out, so yeah, bye Haxorus. And his opponent's now going to go into Galvantula, which I just called Dentura because I like the old name. And he's going to switch out Snorlax right now and get it back into his Bronzor, which is kind of risky because this thing does have the Bug Buzz. Well, it should have the Bug Buzz, but oh, 2 HP live, and Thunder just nearly takes it out. He does indeed carry the Bug Buzz, as I suspected, and that's going to be able to take him out easily, obviously, 2 HP. So he's now going to go into Snorlax. I'm not really sure how badly this Dentura can touch this Snorlax with stab moves such as Thunder. It does a really decent amount of damage, actually, but, you know, Snorlax is pretty powerful, and yeah, that Fire Punch is going to be enough to take it out right there. So I believe the opponent's going to go into his last now, which will be his Musharna. And Snorlax right is just going to take the Psychic, I presume. Yep, takes the Psychic, goes for the Fire Punch, and that's going to be able to take out the Musharna. I think the opponent has one more poke. Yep, he goes back into his Chandelure, which has like basically no HP. And yeah, Kotone's just going to go into Umbreon, and Chandelure's just going to faint anyway. So, great match there from Kotone. Please guys, check the description, go and check him out. He's an awesome guy. Has really good Wi-Fi battles. Post them up on his channel. It would mean a lot to him if you go and subscribe to him, and it would mean a lot to me. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the music in the background. I do have a music channel. As soon as I get some material up on there, I'll post that up on here. Question of the day: what kind of music do you want to see in my next video? Do you want to see rock music? Do you want to see heavier than rock music? I'm not doing metal. Or do you want to see more acoustic music like this? Just let me know in the comment section below, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Toosh!